Do a second round here, and I'll begin with myself, recognize myself for 5 minutes. Mr. Wallace, you stated in your testimony that, and I'll quote you, "Our assistance gives us strong leverage," unquote. Given that statement, it's troubling that after all these years, it's increasingly hard to believe that the Palestinian leadership is truly a partner for peace with Israel. 18 years after Oslo, and despite having received billions in U.S. assistance, the Palestinian leadership continues to refuse to embrace the very vision of two states for two peoples that you cited in your statement, even as the Israeli government accepts that vision. The Palestinian leadership also refuses to recognize Israel's right to exist as a Jewish state for the Jewish people, even as they seek a Palestinian state for the Palestinian people. And anti-Israel incitement continues to be propagated by PA-controlled institutions, including maps of the area that show no state of Israel, with a state of Palestine in its place that stretches from the Jordan River all the way to the Mediterranean Sea. So is it that our assistance given us, excuse me, is it that our assistance hasn't given us leverage in this regard, or that we haven't really used it? And the Palestinian Anti-Terrorism Act requires the Palestinian Authority to stop incitement and recognize the Jewish state of Israel's right to exist if it wants to keep receiving U.S. assistance. Given the PA's record and given U.S. law, how can we justify continued assistance?
Well, thank you for that question. Our assistance gives us leverage, and we do work closely with the Palestinian Authority on this whole range of issues. We're speaking to them about the reconciliation agreement. We're speaking to them about unilateral actions in New York. We speak to them about incitement. We talk about problems in textbooks, and a whole range of issues. And we have found over the years that our ability to discuss these issues has produced results. In addition, as I explained earlier, we feel that there are practical benefits that come out of the assistance we provide. We have seen over the years improvements in security. I alluded to that earlier. We've also seen how our assistance has helped the Palestinian Authority develop the institutions that they will need for a two-state solution. It's obviously not an easy process, and we continue to have issues that we have to discuss with the Palestinians, and we do that. But I've dealt with the Palestinian leadership for a number of years. I was in Jerusalem for 4 years as our consul general, and I have to say that in terms of their commitment to peace, I'm convinced that President Abbas, Prime Minister Fayyad are indeed committed to peace with Israel. They're committed to a two-state solution. I've known both of them for a long, long time, so I think that commitment is there. Clearly, there are issues that we have with the Palestinian Authority, and there remain considerable gaps between Israel and the Palestinians on the issues between them, borders, refugees, and so forth. So this is not an easy problem, but it is one where we believe it's in our national interest to achieve that two-state solution and to use all the tools that we have through our assistance and other means to advance that in that direction.
Well, there are many of us that are getting more and more skeptical about that assistance.